Hi guys, welcome to the Factogram. In this video, we are going to discuss a few interesting facts about our oceans. We may know more about Mars than we do know about our own oceans. Oceans make up to 71% of our planet. Let's put that size into perspective. Based on the US Geological Survey data, there are about 321 crore 3,271 cubic miles of water on the planet. That would be enough water to fill up about 352,670,000,000,000,000,000,000 gallon sized containers. The ocean is big and deep. This makes studying it very difficult. We have satellites, buyers, underwater vehicles, ship tracks, submarines, and a host of other resources dedicated to understanding our oceans. However, our understanding of the oceans and marine life is growing at a sluggish pace. Oceanographer Jane Feldman has spent the past 25 years studying the oceans. He described the current issues with ocean exploration in an interview with NASA, saying that in many ways it's easier to put a person into space than it is to send a person down to the bottom of the ocean. For one thing, the pressure exerted by the water above is enormous. There are lakes, rivers, and hidden waterfalls in the ocean. Yes, you read that correctly. Oceans do indeed have lakes, rivers, and even waterfalls. What is even more impressive is that these underwater lakes and rivers can drastically range in size, ranging from only a few feet across to a few miles wide. How is that even possible? These lakes and rivers form when seawater seeps up through thick layers of salt beneath the seafloor. When the salt layer dissolves, it causes a depression on the ocean floor. Then the dissolved salt makes the water denser, and this dense water settles into these depressions, creating underwater bodies of brine. These brine pools also attract a bunch of alien looking marine animals. But what about the waterfalls? The Earth's largest known waterfall sits between Greenland and Iceland. However, it is underwater. It is a waterfall with 75 million cubic feet of water, dropping a whopping of 11,500 feet. The waterfall was formed when dense water from east side of Denmark met the warmer water on the opposite side. In short, the cold water flows down and underneath the warm water over a huge drop in the ocean floor. Dubbed the Denmark Strait Cataract, it is 3 times the height of Angel Falls in Venezuela and carries 2000 times the amount of water found at Niagara Falls. Light gives the ocean its iconic blue color. The deep blue color of the ocean is an inspiring thing. There is hefty amount of artists, designers, and musicians who have drawn deep inspiration from the alluring Asian colors. However, a lot of people are not informed about where the ocean gets its color. The answer may surprise you, but the ocean's color is a result of the water absorbing colors in the red part of the light spectrum. The water acts like a filter, leaving behind the colors in the blue part of the spectrum. Light bouncing off floating sediments and particles in the water also help the ocean take on green, red, or other hues sometimes. Because blue wavelengths penetrate much deeper than some other wavelengths. The deeper you go into the ocean, the bluer it gets. A majority of life on Earth is aquatic. The oceans are teeming with life. We have documented countless species within the ocean. Within our oceans, we have found everything from single-celled organisms to massive blue whales. Our oceans are complex ecosystems filled with fish, octopuses, squids, eels, dolphins, crustaceans, etc. And this list will go on. Have you ever thought about what undiscovered creatures are yet to be found within our oceans? Researchers believe that we have only identified about one-third of potential marine life lurking beneath the surface. There might be even more mammal species that we are yet to discover. The good news is that researchers are making progress. Each year, An estimated 2,000 new species are found within our own oceans. You will not find Nemo here. You have probably imagined these scenarios before. What would you do if you have stranded on a deserted island? Or better yet, what would you do if you are stranded in the middle of an ocean? Both of the scenarios are equally terrifying, but perhaps you would definitely never want to get stuck at most remote place in the South Pacific Ocean, dubbed into Point Nemo, which is called No One in Latin. The area is about 1600 kilometers from the nearest stripe of land and around 2700 kilometers from the nearest inhabited landmass. Point Nemo is so far from the land. The nearest humans are often astronauts. The International Space Station orbits the Earth at a maximum of 258 miles. Point Nemo is considered to be the most remote place in the world. It is also used as space cemetery. Space agencies use it as a dumping ground, and it is estimated more than 100 decommissioned spacecrafts are lying beneath the surface here. Want to go for hunting buried treasure? You might have dreamt of stumbling across a long lost pirate map with instructions on how to locate some forgotten treasure buried under the sea. Maps might not be readily available now, but there is plenty of lost treasure under the sea. Though it might be considered almost impossible to truly measure the number of shipwrecks sitting at the bottom of the ocean, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration has estimated that there are at least 1 million sunken ships in the world's oceans, and other estimates go as high as 3 million. Although this includes wrecks from the entirety of the human history, from dugout canoes to 21st century wrecks, it is also estimated that the number of uncovered treasures within the ocean could be valued at over $60 billion. Who wants to go to the treasure hunting now?